is going on today? Oh, you know what I forgot? I know what I forgot. Anyways, it's not super important for right now. So I need to finish part of a set here, and I thought maybe that we could kind of finish it together. And I wanted to show you guys my handy dandy. You see my like bike behind me? This bike is my best friend. My best. No offense to my real friends out there, but this bike is probably my best friend. So I've said it many, many times before, about how I like spent the money on it. I don't know, like $178 on it so many years ago, like 20 years ago now, a long time ago. And it has been like the best purchase. So sometimes you can't always get out, get down on the road and like do your things, right? But you can always like turn your TV on and you can always ride your bike. So it takes four batteries here at the back. So usually you always have, or I always have, a selection. I'll zoom in. Then I just pop those in. It used to have a plate, but it doesn't have a plate anymore. But that's fine. It still works. Okay, so, and then there's like, it's got settings on it. I have to zoom you guys in again, aren't I? Oh, talk about being unprepared. I'm always unprepared, aren't I? You guys know me. You know I'm always unprepared. We were camping, and it's literally taken me like days to get to this spot where I'm like, yeah, we're home from camping. Finally. Okay, so can you see? I'm trying to stay plugged in. So you can set yourself some programs. You can set steps. You can make it so it goes up and down. But the batteries aren't in it right now, but I just like to set the resistance. And I count the time my own self. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Tricky Ricky, what's up? What is up? How are you? Oh, thanks for liking my stream. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to make it funky, but I just spent like all day thinking about what I was going to do for a stream and getting ready for a stream, and like, it's so hot out. It's like 35 degrees today in the real BC. This is me on my step. Yeah, you're welcome. I always have to have a pair of slippers because the paddles here on this thing are bumpy. Okay, so it really helps I'll even put a pair of socks on and a pair of slippers. Okay, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to worry about the slippers, all right? Okay, get your slippers on, because I'm just going to show you a neat trick here. Because, like, I always find that people with ellipticals, yeah, sometimes when you, like, I think the biggest worry with people with ellipticals is how are you getting your arm workout, right? You know, and I've actually broken this. This one's taped together, breaking it from, like, pulling on it too hard. And if you're pulling on it, you're like rotating your foot with the power of your arm, okay? So you should be rotating your leg with your leg power, not with your arm power. You can do other things with your arms, right? Okay, so pink slippers. And then if you want to get heavy duty about it, I have ankle weights. I will wear my ankle weights, but you got to remember that that's going to pull all on this muscle here. So don't do that unless you're a pro like me. All right? Yep, nobody wants to be married, especially not on this stream. No thank you. No thank you. Leg warmers. It's so hot out, Wally. It's so hot. So hot. Okay, so when I'm warming up, it's like you could just straight ride, and I'll okay, wait. Oh, let's zoom in. Oh, it's a horse hoof. It's not a bruise, it's a horse hoof. 'Cause I got run over by a horse one time. If you guys know me, you know I don't like horses. Okay, so then you can just, and I'll like pinwheel. See how my arms are going? You can go one way, right? And then you can like switch your leg, you can go the other way. This is really good for your balance. I'm too zoomed in. Super good for your balance too, right? But be careful. The first few times that I've done this, I won't say that I didn't like fall off the back, but I've been doing this for a long time now, so I'm pretty pro. So like this way, there's like this Kundalini yoga thing where people put their arms up in the air and like gather the energy, gather the positive energy. People do that. And then remember to keep this tight. Anytime you're doing something, you want to like suck in this part of your belly to the back of your spine, right? Okay. So then I'll do that for a little bit. Yeah. Did they make the chat better? That's cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so usually I will 10 minutes of that, okay? Until you've like gotten your like muscles warmed up, get your legs warmed up. It's really good for like just your rotation. Did you guys look at my scar? Look at my scar, hey? Oh, ugly. Isn't that bad? I've been trying to put bio oil on it, but holy man, hack job. Hack job. Anyways, so, and then, so these are 5-pounders, okay? 5 pounds. You could try 10. I don't go above 5 because, yeah, well, I don't need like, I think if I went above 5, if I use like, I have 8s, oh, but I think that would really get your heart rate up. So anytime that you're doing something with your legs and you incorporate your arms, that's a good way to get your heart rate up. So once you're here, you're right, you can punch. So I'll quite often do that for like warm up. As we're doing this, this one's kind of easy because you're switching sides, no big deal. And you're working here. This one's a little bit more, you got one arm out the back, so you're getting like underneath your arms. But still, it's not too bad because you're like working with how your leg is moving. So you're kind of like borrowing momentum from your legs, right? This one I find to be like the most for getting my heart rate up because you're actually like, see, look, you're actually like moving against your legs when you do this. And you're incorporating a lot more muscle. If it's too hard to do 2 at the same time, one each side. But this is a different workout unless you keep it right straight. This motion, okay. When you're here, it's this, right? But when you're here, it's this. So you'll notice that when you're on there. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I think it looks cool when I look in the mirror. I just noticed I was at the beach the other day. I was at the beach yesterday, and it got super hot. And then, like, everybody was looking at me, and I was like, oh. Which was fine, because as soon as there got to be too many boys there, I got out of there right now. But, like, for a little while, I was like, oh, all the boys are looking at me. I gotta go, right? Like, but when there got too many of them, I left, which is another part of the story I gotta tell in a minute. But also when you're here, just these, I can't remember what these are called. They're not, this is a fly, and I like these. These work really good for getting your heart rate up. And then don't forget though to rotate your legs. Like, everyone's gonna have a habit of doing one leg first. Make sure you switch your legs, so you're either like rotating backwards, you're rotate forwards, rotate backwards, okay? Don't go all one leg, because that's a good way to get your sciatica going, Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I am single, but I got out of there yesterday, but I got a funny story about that. Well, it's kind of sad, but it's kind of funny, but just let me finish that. So when you're on your bike, okay, you're doing these, you're here, getting that really good shoulder look, right? You can come here, I can up and down these, but this workout, I kind of find I'd rather be stationary to do this one and use a heavier weight because I have more strength that way, and I feel like times it's kind of a waste on the bike. Yeah, well, we had this really cool bacon tube, and Wolfgang's got this really cool, well, okay, we had this really cool bacon tube. I'm reading the story. And Wolfgang had this really cool, I gotta finish. So we gotta chat and we gotta move because I didn't finish what I was gonna finish today, okay? So he had this glitter tube. I had a bacon tube. It was pretty busy up there. And then there was many kids, and the water's really swift, and we swim in the river, and the water's really fast. So I'm trying to watch my child. But him and these other kids are like pushing each other with tubes, pushing their tubes, playing bumper cars, like into the Swifties. So I'm like, ah. And then I like look around and I notice that there's a ton of people. There's a ton of people looking at me on the river. And then on the Ignarco River. We're in Bellacoola, BC. We all swim in the river, in the Ignarco River, which is totally refreshing. It's a pretty safe area most of the time, except we're still having a little bit of high water. So, yesterday, I would have filmed for you guys, but there was way too many people. I would not date anybody. You could not pay me enough to date anybody. Ever again. Thanks. I'm fine. Thanks. I actually got a good story about that, but I'm trying to tell my tube story, okay? So, okay, and then you seen me strap my like ankle weights on, okay, because I was exercising earlier, but I forgot. There's a whole pile of stomach that I missed out on. Yeah, really, I'm done. That part of my life is over. We're all on to, hey, good morning. We're on to just being a famous superstar now and a mom. I'm a mom. But, okay, so, all right. So stretch. Let's stretch while I finish this. So, I look around and like my best buddies, a lot of my best friends were there, so that was fine. But I'm like looking around and like all of a sudden there's just like too many kids, there's too many people, there's like bumping music. I'm just starting to get irritated because I'm just constantly telling Wolfgang to like stay out of the swift water, like constantly. I'm like, get out of that spot, get out of that spot, come over here. And then they're like throwing sticks at each other, and like it's too much, right? It's too much. So then we go and we get in the truck, and my buddy had tied the tubes in, but I should have gone and checked and made sure that the tubes are tied in, because when we got home, no tubes. So they flew out somewhere, and I made a post about it, but I think that somebody got our bacon tube and our glitter tube. So I spent the whole day yesterday being crabby about it, because it's mom's job to like double check. I should have double checked. Hey, how's it going, Driz? And thanks. I like my double chin. And thanks, Wally. Appreciate that. So like, oh, but never mind. Oh, no worries. I just lost the tubes. I lost the bacon tube and I lost the glitter tube. They went flying out of the back of the truck. So somebody got two free tubes. No, Wolfgang's my son. So and he is 7, and we lost his tubes, so I'm pretty bummed out about that. But I was up till like 4:30 last night shopping on London Drugs looking for more tubes, so I will keep finding tubes. I am 43. I am old. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so as I'm here, one of my favorites, what I missed this morning was, what I'm really trying to do is target like my like lower, like the fupa. So as I'm doing these like workout videos, I'm kind of trying to work that. So when we get to the end of like the summer, maybe I could show you guys if any of these workouts were any worth it or anything. So I don't know. Oh yeah. So kind of one of the good ones is I'm trying not to show you guys my butt, okay, but I need you guys to see my legs, but not my butt. All right, okay. So you see how I got the weights on, and then I got the weights on, and then I'm kind of like, you gotta do like these, right? Okay. And so this is really good for like right in the middle piece here. This is really, really good. Or you can incorporate extra weights to that when you're here, right? Side to side. But this is gonna target a whole different spot. This is gonna do a side to side. It's so hot out, you guys. I'm like sweating. I'm sweating too much. But this one I like. Obviously do more reps than what you just seen me do there. Who's watching me? Nobody's watching me. Okay, these ones are also good. More arm though, I think, but it's always good to do your core. So yeah, I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm pretty bummed out about the tubes. So that's kind of why yesterday we didn't really do anything exciting, because I was like, man. And I like did try to post about the tubes, but I don't think anyone's gonna. I think if somebody got those tubes, they're probably really excited to have the tubes, right? Okay, so another, I don't want to show you guys the bad angle of this, okay, or the good angle, or whatever you want to call it, but okay. So you're here. Okay, so I got the weights on my feet, right? Okay, you watching? Okay. So you want to legs up, right? See how like strong, right? Okay, drop one. Drop another one. All right. Get a hand weight. Up on one. Bring it around. Okay, drop your, watch this part. Drop your shoulders. Up again. Okay, but this one is not getting like my lower, like I said, but it's getting underneath my rib cage and it's doing my arms. And I really particularly like this one. I feel very like engaged. I'm very relaxed. And I am like, you guys know I got like a back injury, right? So I find that really helps with my back, that one, right? Disagree about what? What was that? Okay, so do the other side. You could use heavier weight. This one's an 8. And you can switch sides. You come on the inside now, or from the outside to in. But I find that one like super engaging if you guys are looking for that kind of thing. And then when you're here, you can always like hold this. What am I doing? I'm just trying to like show off a few tricks. And like I said, when I get to the end of this, I want to see if like you guys can notice the difference. If I can, I've got body dysmorphia, so I kind of have a hard time like telling. I have a really hard time telling what my body like looks like in the mirror. So it like helps if you guys can see what I'm doing, right? Because this is where we're at. And I just don't, like, it feels tight in there, but it just, like, looks frumpy in the mirror. But anyways, join me for more Maddogmountainarts videos. So these ones are side to sides, good for the obliques. I always kind of, like, do it as, like, a pause in between my heavier exercises. Okay, since you've seen that I've got the weights here, you can also like bring your legs all the way up, extend them down, and then up. This is a really good one. I have worked out like too much today. So since I've got like this lower back injury here too, it's like all in here. This is really good for like, you would think it would hurt, but the stronger that you get, the more it like actually doesn't hurt that much, right? But just be careful, like don't over fatigue yourself to the point where, I mean, where I like start to shake is kind of like where I'll stop. You can do a hold, just hold, that's also good. Drop one, hold. They're called isometric holds. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? You guys can say whatever you want to say. I'm just trying to like, I'm just trying to get my workout done and trying to like spread some like, if you guys don't know me, I'm quite obsessed with like working out. It's a really big thing. To the point where it's really hard for me to like function in my daily life regularly. Many things get left to the side. Like I could be reading a book right now. I could be cleaning my house right now. I could be doing a million other things. This is what I'm doing. So, if kind of find if I like do it with you guys, then it's like we're learning, I'm sharing, I'm not alone. Hopefully, maybe you guys like some of the moves. Maybe you guys understand what I'm going through. Maybe you can help me not be so neurotic. Maybe you can help me tell if I'm actually like getting somewhere in this workout. I don't know. I don't know. I just found that like, you know, it's also like, I really want to like travel more. We do lots of travel stuff. Okay, so don't forget to like, try not to angle you in too much. If you're going to be working your legs lots, don't forget to stretch them, right? So I like this one. I don't know what it's called, but come way forward and you can feel it right here. Okay, you can hold. If you're tough enough, you can hold it up. And like, these are more like in front of the TV though. Those are the ones I've like. Do the other side. Just don't forget, if you're gonna push your body needs, you've got to stretch, right? Your body really needs that stretch. You've got to like, especially like when you're younger, maybe you can jump out of bed and you can run a marathon. When you're older, not so much. Okay, you can bend this leg forward and it's stretch all in the back here. I don't know if you guys can see, but see now we're stretch all here because I've got my toes forward. Touch your toes if you wanted to. Hey, Elsdemir, Big Bear, Sergi. Doesn't matter if I'm a lesbian. We're in that age where we just accept it all, right? What? You made me a drink?
It's called the Blueberry Grape Supreme.
Nice.
Mom?
Thanks very much.
Look.
Oh, do you?
Would you
that
like
looks
it?
really good. It's
not
Wolfgang's drink, the Blueberry Drink Supreme. What do you guys
It's
think?
the Blueberry Grape Supreme.
Oh, Blueberry Grape Supreme. Looks good,
But
right?
it's supposed to be purple and then all these blueberries.
Thank you. Thanks
and
very
then the
much
ice
for
at
that.
the top.
and the ice on top. Okay.
Do you like it?
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
Here,
Okay.
have a good drink.
Okay.
So I tilt it.
So good. So good. Oh, and you tilt it and it drinks down. Look. Oh, I can hear the sounds. Okay, okay. Thank you.
See, look.
I'm gonna make my workout redundant. Yeah, we're real. We're super real around here. Okay, there's also a few, but I don't usually do these ones. But they're supposed to be pretty good for like like up and over. I should do more of these and then come down and bend up. I should do more of these, but I'm always so like, I do a lot of like up and down on the steps with a weight. And I already kind of did flies today, but I see a lot of people on TikTok doing this one and then they're all like shredded all in here, and I can really feel the pole here. Right here when I do that, all right? So, but I would go all the way back and come down. Sometimes I like to modify, you know? Oh, I need water. Okay. So I don't know what that one's called, but I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I see it on TikTok a lot. Okay, but another one that I kind of really like. Hi, how's it going, Arash? Don't worry about that. Just follow me online, all right? No big deal, okay? I'm here all the time. We can be friends. You guys can, like, we do a lot of other things besides just, like, working out. I'm just finishing this set. I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the things that we missed from the other sets. Okay. And I am trying to make sure I get to some of these smaller. Yeah, like I do woodworking, I make resin, I do garden videos. Wolfgang and I do crafts like Legos or puzzles or paintings, or show people how to draw things. We hunt rocks. That's kind of what our channel started at, is we hunt rocks. Okay, so see where I am on the couch here? You guys see this? Okay. So this one kind of, you could take your ankle weights off for this, but I'm not going to because I'll probably do one more ankle weight thing. But if you want to like totally isolate your stomach and take your legs out of it, okay, back of the couch, all right? He's 7. He's my only one. Okay, so sometimes I'll like squeeze, see how I just squeezed myself right up there against it, okay? Just so that I can get, what you want here is you want straight line, okay? Straight line. Not like knees forward, all right? Not like your legs way forward, not like this, okay? Because then you're putting the work over here, and where you want the work to be is here, okay? So like an L. Like an L, right? Okay, so, and this is like, I find this to be more of a relaxing in the evening, like more of like a beginner, okay? Although, still a very good workout, but it's not as hard, all right? So there's a couple modifications, like where I'm at here, you can just do your standard behind your head and up. Okay, you can do the hold, you can do a pulse. I like the pulses. I find that like pulse 10 times, and then down, pulse 10 times, and then down. And these I can do quite a few of because I've been doing these my whole life, so I can do quite a few of those, but we're targeting here. Okay, not here, which I'm trying to get here, but this target's here. All right? Okay, but if you want to switch that, grab a weight, take an 8 pound, take a 10 pound, Okay, we'll see how now I've gone flat here again because I'm pushing like the bottom of my bum. Push the bottom of your bum into the floor. Okay, one leg up. So you've got one leg still on the bottom of the couch. Okay, all right, and wrap. Kind of just like the one that I showed you on the floor, but when you incorporate the couch, you're getting more of a, you can bring this leg farther back, you're getting more of a bend. All right, see what I'm saying? And then like this. And your arm back. And you can switch. Be careful though, I've found with this one, really easy to pull right here, okay? So you gotta kind of be careful with this one. But it's really good. You're getting like the super good stretch all down this leg. You're getting a little bit in your tummy. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you're just starting and this is a new exercise, then I find that it really hits a lot more than if you've done it a few times. Like, I'm kind of at the point where I gotta move to like the advanced stage of things, right? So, but I like this one. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. If you want to use heavier weights, use heavier weights, okay? All right, so then also while you're here, you could see how I can like, right? Get your legs bent, okay? Bring this up. Heavier weight if you want. And then I've kind of like shifted the weight of my legs more onto my toes. Okay, heavier, and I can use a 10. I can use a 10 for this one. Back, forward. This one really feels good in my shoulders and in the front, like where your 2-pack abs are, right? Oh, you hear my shoulder blade crack? I have quite the like stiff shoulders most of the time, so things like this I really like. Okay, the other thing you can do, who is wearing a slate? Thanks very much. Thank you. You can hook a leg. See how I've hooked one leg? I really like this one too. This was opening up like your hip flexor. If you're like me and you work out a lot, your hip flexors, your butt muscles gonna get super tight. This is a good stretch. Even when you just lift it up, this is a good stretch. Okay. While you're here, you can bring up to the side. This is your stomach muscles run kind of like a what do I want to work? You got muscles that go up and down, and you got muscles that go to the side, and then you've got like floor muscles, right? So you're kind of like always working out in this like star pattern, right? Here, 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 and then, well, I think even this way. So in my background, I am 43. We gotta go move the hose. And then I'm gonna show you guys one more thing, and then I gotta move the hose. But wait, what did I miss though? What did I miss? Oh, the foam roller. I guess it's super hot out. Is it hot where you guys are? It is hot here. I'm like dying. What? Continuing the how old I am? Who cares how old I am? I'm just kidding. Do we? Yeah, old is gold. That's right. I got a lot of experience. That's right. Okay. So, recently I've been trying to do a lot of stuff with the foam roller. Okay? This is supposed to like take away the work that I'm doing like with my back up here, this part, and bring it down here. So this is the part that I try to do more of so I can like show you guys. At the end of the summer, I better have like flat 20-year-old stomach. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. It'd be nice if I did, but then again, I don't super care, but it would just be like, sometimes when you're working out, you run out of goals, right? Like, what am I goaling towards anymore? What am I doing? Like, do I want to be healthy? Do I want to eat a bag of chips? Do I want to, like, wear my swimsuit? I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. And, like, especially if you're not, like, I don't know, like, hey, how's it going in Russia? Is it chilly there? From Sochi? Where's that? It sounds interesting. Sounds super interesting. Okay, so then we're here. Actually, I should do these the other way, but we'll do these frontwards first, and then I'll show you the other way that I do these, okay? All right. Hey, how's it going, Scotty? Is it hot in Australia? I bet it is. Okay, so you're here. All right. Oh, this one kind of hurts me. Don't mean to like flash my butt here, you guys, but this is a really good exercise, okay? Okay, okay, so you're here. Oh, that's not a good angle, is it? Here. You guys tell me. This is a bad angle? Okay. You see where I am? I need to use my hands. See my hands are here? I need to use my hands to hold the roller. Okay, and then this is a bicycle. Be careful if you do have a back injury. That one might hurt, okay? There we go. That's better. Okay, so see, rotate one leg up. You can bring your arm up if you want to like hold. This is a really good stretch, even if you're not getting as much as a workout. I really find that like, I wouldn't say that I ever like feel pain when I do this one, or like if I ever feel like a burn. I don't know if you're supposed to feel a burn. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet, but you can bring your legs up too, and you can drop them down. See, now that we're on the roller, what we've done is we've isolated this whole area. Here. Okay, is that better? So awkward. I need a camera crew, hey? Need a camera crew just to get the good angles. Okay, so then we're here. I can do it like this. Bam, bam, bam. I could do this for a long time, and I can't ever say that I've really like gotten, I don't know if I've gotten a really good burn from this, but I do feel like my stomach muscles are tightening up, so I'm just going to keep with it, and it is really good on my back, other than I have to keep my hands on the roller, okay? I've seen some chicks do it, and they don't have to keep their hands on the roller, but then this is why I keep the weights on, because then I can drop down like this. And this is like, I could watch TV for like, I could probably watch TV for an hour doing this one. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But it's supposed to be doing really good. Hey, how's it going? The vet said to leave it alone. Okay, so that is that, which doesn't require a lot of work, but I would try it out if I were you, especially if like, they say it's supposed to be good, like if you got incontinence, you know, you can't like hold your pee or whatever, right? This is supposed to be good for that. You can bring it up here and you can do the sink it down, bring it back up, sink it down. I'm probably gonna leave that because I can do those later. But the one that I can't do a whole pile about, I'm trying to show about like trying to get, I've always had like a really weak, I got a really weak lower stomach. So I've been like collecting all these exercises to do for my lower stomach. I'm just showing you guys some of the exercises that I'm doing for my lower stomach. When we're not online, I do a little bit more. Like I would rotate there and do 15 or 20 of each. But you guys don't need to watch the whole thing, right? We don't have a McDonald's in the real BC, but okay. So, and then I'm going to take these off now, okay? I grow my own lettuce, yo. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. You can get these from Amazon. I'm like 20 bucks. Okay? All right, but I find that they're easier to take off for this one. And this one I really like. I'm actually not that young. I was born in 82. Okay, so see how I've got both my legs on here? Okay, and here's where it gets kind of gross. But then you like do these. And this is where I can really feel the work. So usually when I can feel the work, I know that that's where I like need to do the work. And I have been doing these a bit. When I started doing these, I could only do like, you're born in 83, I'm born in 82. So I'm a year older than you. Gotcha. Okay, so when I started doing these, I couldn't do that many of them. But now I can do a few. So like I said, I do feel like some of these workouts are helping my tummy a little bit. And I kind of like this one, right? And then you can roll it back. Feels really good. Roll it forward. I'm not very good at push-ups, but I like stuff like this. It's really good. Feels good, eh? You gotta try it at home. It feels so good, especially right there with my broken back. Oh, dude. Oh. Nice. So that's foam roller, right? I know. And that's kind of why I like to do these with you guys too, is because like, literally I get up in the morning and I'm like, I don't want to. I do not want to. And like what used to take me an hour for a workout, now it takes me 2 because I like pause and I like, I don't know. I'll like move the sprinkler around or like make sure I have a good drink of water or a lot of the things. Okay, so kettlebell. 20-pound kettlebell, all right? 20-pound kettlebell. Okay, so I used to have a lot of extra fat right here all the time. To the point where like sometimes when I sat down, I would like always want to like put a hoodie over it or like have like wear a big jacket. You know what I mean? And so now it's not too bad. Like I don't feel like it's not bad, right? There's not much that can you see? I can't grab a whole bunch here. So that is one of the things that definitely like working out over the last year I've been able to get. But I find one of the ones that I found that's really good for that is these. And I can't remember what this is called. Be very careful while you're doing this because I have on occasion been too tired and been doing this and let go of the weight. Because it's like, you just kind of get into the swing, right? Get swingy with it. Okay, but this is supposed to be really good for right here. Okay, make sure that you're rotating it the other way too. Okay, can you stand with your feet together? Or you can stand with your feet apart. Whatever. But this one's easy. This one's just a walk in the park, really. Okay? So, while you're watching that TV or whatever, you got a few minutes, definitely stand there and do this one. I also like, make sure can you see how I turn your foot, right? Turn this foot, right? Okay, turn your feet. Okay? Not like all the way, because I feel like you kind of pull something that way, but you can turn your feet and you can lift. This one's really good. You can add if you want to get your heart rate up, add a squat. Oh, add a squat. It is almost too hot to do this, you guys. It's like 30 degrees here. I know. I feel the same. I feel the same. So the other oblique one, you can just drop it, and you see me put my hand up. You can drop. I get a little bit bored sometimes when I'm doing this one, although it feels really good right here. You're getting a nice pull. I get a little bored, so I'll add a leg, right? Add a leg. And then you can go to the side. Okay, and then if I'm really, really bored, I'll put my ankle weight back on. But it's a good weight, good for you runners out there, right? You want to make sure that you're working out this part of your run so you can still move your leg this way, okay? And same thing. This is like a TV one. And you could do 15 each side. And then I'll rotate. I'll go back to the swing. Right? Go back to your swing. Swing it around. Don't let go or you're going to end up with a broken toe. Okay? It's good to come down. It's good to come down, bend out, stretch up, right? Yeah, make sure you add your leg. I mean, anytime that you feel like you can add a little bit more, add a little bit more. Why not? You're just saving yourself having to do an extra piece of exercise later, right? And possibly getting your heart rate up. So, and I watched this thing where it said like, right, like 100 of these back over there like this and down. See, there's a difference between what I'm doing with my like legs, knees together, okay? Up, over. This is a full body. We're doing our glutes. We're doing our stomach. We're getting our heart rate up. We're adding definition to our arms. Okay? This is a full body with a hold. And then hold. Right? Swing and then hold. But you're going to want to do like 50 to 100 of those. Sometimes I get bored when I'm here and I'll like swoop it. Or like swing it. Raise it. Down. I like the kettlebell. Because the kettlebell is going to work your stabilizers, right? Whew. I'm super tired. Yeah, me and my amateur camera skills, hey? Well, I'm not trying to. I'm just an amateur. It's just an amateur Maddogmountainarts workout video. So, why? My dad's not with us anymore. So, what I can say the most about me, you guys, is I'm just not like, I know I'm on here like doing workout videos for you guys, but really I'm doing workout videos for like me. And then so like you can pick up some helpful tips or whatever. If you're watching it because you're like getting something else out of it, that's you. That's not my motivation. Do you know what I mean? I just like to spread like healthy awareness. And we do other things on this channel. I just found that I get a lot of views for my workout videos. So, and that's kind of, you know, the more like the kettlebell is 20 pounds. I could do heavier. I could, but I don't because I don't need to be like this huge like muscly thing. A lot of this for me is like mindset, right? Like I want to do some fun things with my son today. I've got a lot of like quiet weeding I've got to do in the yard, like once the heat of the day stops. Like see how cloudy it is. Thank you, Laverne. Thank you very much. Like I do put makeup on and I make sure that I like look nice when I do this because I am obviously like trying to get more subscribers and make more money. But at the end of the day, what it's really about is I just want the financial freedom so me and Wolfgang can like roam around and do fun things. Hey, Caleb, and go camping, and I want to fill his life full of like very adventurous stuff. And while I do have a job and I do get some money and we do resin and stuff, like I've been at the market lately, and there's other people at the market selling resin too. So yeah, don't worry about that. I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be here. You can try and email me. I do try to get back to people, but like I said, I'm just not interested in, I'm interested in you guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm interested in making content that is fun and engaging and teaching and learning new things, right? I'm pretty quick here. I got some exciting news to share with you guys pretty quick, but we can't share it yet. So, other things we might do, I might, when it's cooler out later tonight, I might go live again, and I might finish, I've got that table I do want to finish, because like, even though things aren't like super selling for me, I'm not going to stop being crafty, because I think it's fun to like learn about tools. I think it's fun to learn about, I think it's fun to teach Wolfgang about learning new things. And thanks, Wally. And we were out camping. I have a lot of those cool camping videos to come up for you guys. We're in Bella Coola, and there is fires all around us. There's a big fire at Boston Bar, so if you're in the States, you might be getting some of that like excess smoky from us. I was going to sit on my computer and look. You can look online and you can see where all the spot fires are, and I could show you guys where I am, but oh yeah, thanks. My yard is doing super excellent. I'm very excited, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I'm gonna try to get him out here to help out. So yeah, stay tuned for more lives. We're gonna try and finish the puzzle tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that live with you guys, because I want Wolfgang to be engaged in that one. So teaching moments, and swimming tomorrow. So you guys won't see me online, but you'll see a lot of stuff coming out later. What are you guys gonna do? It's like, it's Tuesday where everybody is, right? Wait a second here. I'm gonna, the bugs found me. As soon as I came outside, the bugs found me. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm getting chewed on. As soon as I came outside, the black flies got me. Hey, Joe, how's it going? How is it going? So if you guys have any advice, though, for any, like, oh, you're doing concrete? Sausages? That's cool. Super cool. I've got a whole pile of, like, Peter Parker. Hey, why? Because you like Spider-Man? Sorry, I'm trying to, like, set you guys up here, and it's not. It's not working. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Boomerang. I'm in Bella Coola. I'm in the real BC. I'm in Canada. This is my driveway, so there's nowhere to put my sprinkler. And the bugs. The black flies in the heat, they're terrible, right? Oh, cool. Oh, you're in Indonesia? That's cool. Super cool. How do you make cowboy candy pickles? Look at that fly. You guys can't see him, but I can see him. All right, so that was a pretty good live. I think my hose is about to bust apart. This gray guy here, it's got like a leak in it. The bear was here. I didn't get to tell you guys, but now I'll sit you up. I'll sit you up and tell you about it. Okay, so the bear was here. So we went camping. We got home. The bear was here, and he ate my raspberries. Okay? So there's like all these trails and stuff through there now. And there's like, he knocked over a whole pile of raspberries. I came outside. We had like a argument in the yard, me and the bear. I tried to shoot off a firework and I ended up exploding this like pot of mine by accident because like what would you guys put fireworks in anyways? I put it in this ceramic pot. Yeah, we have lots of grizzly bears, so thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm choked because like we eat these raspberries, right? Like look at how good they are. I got the biggest raspberries in town, man. No, I really do. Look at them. Look at the size of them. Look at how big they are. That's not even a super big one, but they're great. But, oh, here's a good one. Wait, here's a good one. Like this size. Isn't that cool? Oh, better eat it. Oh, he was here and like, look. See? Like he knocked all these branches down. Hey, Jean. Hey, Jay. Hey, Darren. It's good. Yeah, this is my yard. It is my truck. This is my corn. This is the things that I get up to. It's actually kind of like starting to cool down out here. Look at this bush. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so he was here. He was like right here. And I came running out of like, so you see the distance? So there's my, I don't know, thanks Boomerang, but all my boyfriends, all my exes say that I'm very, very controlling, annoying, hard to keep up with, all the things, all right? I don't listen, I don't shut up. Okay, so I was over here, right? And then like he was over here. And then so I always come like running out at my bears and like, get out of there, get going. And he like just stops and like looks at me. I know, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't listen. I am annoying. I do have dumb ideas. Ha ha ha, right? Like, but I'm doing pretty good on my own. I got all this stuff going on, right? Oh, I'm just talking about after people have been in a relationship with me, those are some of the complaints that they have to say about me. I gotta have it my way all the time. Right? But I think I'm very spontaneous, adventurous, and a lot of fun. Right? Yeah, I am just like your standard woman. So anyways, I came out here and I yelled at the bear. And then he like went away for a little bit. He went up behind my greenhouse and I had to shoot a firework at him. But so what I've done is I've ordered these like sound things from Temu. They're like sensors, but they're also like alarms. And then like a couple ones that you can like, yeah, thanks. You can, so some of them are just like sound alarms. And when the bear walks by it, they'll be like, woo, 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 right? And then some of them are like, you can be inside. And then I can like do different voices and be like, hey bear, get out of my raspberry patch, bear. Or like, run, run, run from the ghetto, bird. I can do that too, so that'll be good. But I should go because I want to get Wolfgang going. Hey, and I really appreciate everybody for watching. That's super great workout. I feel good. Although I like already had a workout earlier, but I feel good. We're gonna come outside and do some veggies. Hey, how's it going in Turkey? This is my corn. I gotta put Wolfgang to work because he's just been relaxing all day. So you might see us again later. But if you don't, you'll probably see us tomorrow. I do need to get some work done though. So thanks everybody for joining a Maddogmountainarts video. I probably could. No, I'm not as strong as I look. I just have this genetic, like, whatever. What I'm trying to do is get rid of this though. Where's this? Oh, I gotta turn my sprinkler back on. Yeah, see you later. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Watch all my videos, please. Please like and subscribe to my videos. We'll be doing resin stuff again. Don't say that. Don't say that.